Oh, hi, officer. He just drove by me and like he flipped around. Alright everyone, welcome back here yet again to another video. So we are going to throw on these 305s on the car and we're going to take it out for just a little bit of a spin, maybe do some back roads, kind of see how they handle. I know for a fact it's going to be a lot better than what these things do. So, but before we do that, I'm going to head over to Justin's house. Justin with the ESS Gen 3. He needs to use his draggy. I guess he wants to do some draggy hits on his car. I won't be there for his hits, but maybe if he wants, he can send them to me and we will post them here in the video. But we're going to go hand him his draggy. He just lives a few miles down the road. Come back here, throw these on for test fit. Hope everything, I mean, I'm sure it'll be fine. But I've never ran these types of tires before, so I just want to see how everything goes, how they do in the street, all that kind of jazz, and then come back here and yeah, finish up the video. Come back here and throw those tires on and be a sweaty ass mess because it's 100 plus right now. So, but it's not getting that cool at night. You're only getting like around 80, but it's that time of year. It's hot every single day and not any rain in sight. So part of life here in Texas. So we're gonna go drop through it. I think I got the draggy, making sure I have it. I got it, so we're good.
Get the shit out of here.
I didn't have anything else planned besides putting the tires on, so, and then I got your text saying, take your time. So yeah. I was like, I already left. So
oh,
you're gonna do some 60 rolls or a 60 to 130s?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gonna do a little bit of data logging for heat. Trying to see how much heat soak I'm actually getting with this intercooler. A few people have said, you know, I was like, well, hey, if you get the G4, I'll buy the kit. And I'm like, why don't you just buy the kit?
Buy the kit and get the G4.
G4 yourself, because if I buy it and I spend $1,000 with my trade-in, I'm gonna up the price by $1,000.
So for anyone that is watching, he is looking to, are you still trying to part out or sell the car?
No. So, well, here's the thing. I'm not 100% sure yet.
I'm trying to convince him to sell me the headers, but
if I don't sell the supercharger, I'm not going to part anything else out first.
Yeah. That makes sense. But I'm just hoping he doesn't so I can buy him.
I would love to sell it to you.
Yeah. I would love to buy him.
So we'll see. We'll see how that goes.
Well, shoot, if you get any good 60 to 130 or logs or whatever you decide, if you want to send them to me, I will post them here on this. Okay. If you want me to, and we can upload them and put it towards the video.
I'm thinking about where we're making these runs at, because I've seen a lot of people post the same things, and even with my times and the times that I'm running, I'm like, man, is it honestly the draggy? Can it be that off? Like, I've seen draggies be very, very accurate. I've had a draggy that was very, very accurate. This one is new.
Okay, here's the thing about that. Because I did some stuff in Mexico, of course, and with a professional driver. And the draggy, one hit, and this was just not too long ago, it was about a half second off, or 0.3 of a second off from the very next hit. It was that much faster, and I did it the exact same.
So I did see one of your posts.
So that was
one of your videos.
Quite a big of a difference.
That you tapped 60 and then you went down to 59 and then you floored.
That was the first one. I think I did that on the first one.
Yeah. I know one of those. There's my neighbor and his bullet.
Yeah. Oh.
He's the one that talked me into getting that Mustang.
It's nice. So, what's up, man?
Hey, not too
much.
Nice. Oh yeah, thank you.
Like the shirt too. Hell yeah. He said it's tuned?
Yeah.
The car?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, it was tuned by the previous owner.
Okay.
So I didn't even have to shell out for that. I got a good deal on it.
Lucky.
Yeah, I got real fucking lucky, honestly.
What's your name?
Performance header, Seth.
Seth, it's Aaron.
Aaron?
Nice to meet you.
That's my middle name, so.
Nice. It's a good name. It's a good name.
Yeah.
Yeah, you just don't really see a lot of those, so it's kind of.
Yeah, and you don't see very many that are DD'd as well.
Yeah.
You know, don't mess with the car. Just keep it.
Just keep it stock. Just a few things on it.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
bullets and Mach 1s, I wouldn't touch.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Especially,
sleepers.
Mach 1s. There's something about the look of the Mach 1 I love.
All right, gave him the draggy and the mount. He is gonna probably try to do his hits tomorrow. So hopefully those will be included in this video. Just depends on when he hands it to me and when I get this edited and all that kind of stuff. So anyway, we're heading back to the house here. I'm gonna throw the wheels and tires on and then take that on a little bit of a drive and see how it does compared to what I got on now, which anyway, in my opinion, it can't get any worse than what I got right now. So anything above this is a win in my opinion. So tread life looks decent still, a little bit maybe. Alright, now that I have these off, I kind of want to do like a side-by-side comparison on how the difference between a 255 and then you got a 305. I mean, that quite the difference. I mean, this is you. This is the guy she tells you not to worry about. I mean, there's quite a difference right there. All right, so I ran into a slight problem throwing on these SVE wheels. I didn't think this was going to be an issue, but you know, I'm trying to, you know, put these back in, and well, it's just a little bit skinnier and it just not gonna fit. So for a new set of these that are skinnier, they're like 40 bucks. So in case anybody was wondering, if you want to get like a new set of these, you're gonna spend roughly somewhere right around 40 bucks brand new from AutoZone for a full set of these. So if I have to spend that, obviously I will, but James, I just called up James, and we've done this before. He may or may not, hopefully he will, let me borrow his rear tires. They're not as wide as these 305s, but they're the Pilot Sport 4S's. They're 285s, which is still wider than what I have here. So in a pinch, trying to get set for race day, and this is the small things that hold you back. So that's awesome. I didn't think about this. I thought this was not going to be an issue, but apparently small things like this you need to think about. So gonna see if James, I love you, if I could borrow your PS4s for Friday. That'd be nice. If not, then I'll have to get like a new set, but I'd love you a long time if I could borrow them, and then I'll eventually get me a whole new wheel and tire set, but this is only a couple days away. So looks like I will not be using these unless I can get a skinnier set. Alright, so update 2. In regards to these, I just got off the phone with James. He is going to let me use his PS4s. So he's coming. He's not going to partake in the event. He's just going to be there in support of myself and hang out. So we are just going to swap out at the track. He'll just meet me there. He'll take off his PS4s, or he's taking them off. He's going to throw them in the back of his truck and just meet me there. And I'll just swap in the pits at the track. I just don't know if I'll have time between now and then to go out to AutoZone and pick those up. We just got a lot of stuff going on in between now and then. So if I get lugs, fine. If not, then that's plan B, is to use his wheels and tires. I've ran those before, and they do pretty good. So compared to this, we did some 0 to 60 hits, and they pulled and they held pretty good. All right, next day. So after talking with James, he obviously allowed me to borrow his PS4 tires for Street Car Takeover, and I was going to use the tires for that event, but I've also been thinking, also in the back of my mind, is I'm gonna need to get just some tires, some everyday tires for the car that can grip and handle better than what I have now anyway. And I'm going to especially need at least those, a drag pack, obviously, but I don't have it yet, but I can at least get a better rear tire. The PS4s would probably do the job, but I was talking with a few people, and I just decided, pull the trigger, so I bought a pair of rear tires. I was having a brain fart. I went with the Firestone Firehawk Indy 500s for the rear. And I know from both everyone that I spoke to and recommended, because I've never personally used them, they will perform better than the PS4s all around. So I got those on order. Those are coming in tomorrow. Tomorrow's the day before Street Car Takeover, so I'm going to be putting those on the car tomorrow. Drive around with it a little bit just to kind of see how it is. And then I won't have to deal with swapping out tires in the extreme heat at the track when I don't have to. So it's nice that James offered, but I just thought, you know what, I might as well just get myself a pair of tires. So we'll pick this up again tomorrow. We're going to pick up the tires and have them put on over at Discount Tire, and we will pick this up at the shop. Okay, day 3. I'm here at Discount Tire. They are putting the Firehawks on right now as we speak, so be a little bit better, actually a lot better than what the factories are. So I'm keeping the factory fronts for now. I was going to do a different tire on the front. That's probably coming next month or so, but they just pulled the car in the bay, or it's lowered so they can't lift it up, but well, they could. They're just being safe with it. But we're going to put the Firehawks on the rear, and then I need to get my E85 for this weekend, and then we'll see how these things handle. Oh, hi, officer. All right, so I'm over here at Kroger. I just topped off my E85, and I just wanted to get a closer look at these tires, and they are so much wider than the factory 275s, and they're a lot stickier. I love the tread pattern on these. I'm probably going to do a more in-depth, like, my personal review of these tires on another day, but got the rears on. Gonna do the fronts eventually soon. Tread's getting kind of low, so probably should get those here on the fronts soon, but most important thing is the rear. Tomorrow is Street Car Takeover, so if you're this far into watching the video and you haven't subscribed, why haven't you? Do me a favor, hit subscribe. Next video I drop tomorrow is Street Car Takeover. You don't want to miss that one, so if you haven't subscribed already, do yourself a favor, do myself a favor, and hit subscribe. So on that note, I'm gonna close this one out. I haven't had the chance to rip on the car or anything like that to see how the tires handle, because traffic was just nuts. So I work tomorrow, and then we are off straight from there to Street Car Takeover, and it's about an hour and a half drive with traffic, so it's gonna be pretty crazy with the traffic. So on that note, like I said, subscribe if you haven't. I will catch you guys in the next one. See ya.